All right, let's bring him out. Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Hey, dude.
What's going on, Dallas?
All right, don't be shy. You can start lining up at the microphones to ask Cowboy questions. Cowboy, how's your trip going so far?
Very well, man. I enjoy Texas, and it's good to be out here. The fans are awesome out here. The weather's a little shitty, but it's all right. So.
You fit right in with all the Cowboys. It's Cowboy country.
Yes, it is. It is. Very much so.
I love it. All right. Hey, you've been in line. Let's go.
I'm ready to go. Here we go. How's it going, Cowboy?
Very well. Very well.
I got a couple comments and then a question for you.
Okay.
Just want everybody to know that I am the official UFC's biggest fan on 4 wheels. Just let everybody see that right there.
There you go.
I also want to give a shout out to MMA Nation. It's a group on Facebook that loves MMA. And then my question for you, Donald, is a couple of months ago on Twitter, I asked you that I've never been tubing behind a boat. And you said if I made it out to New Mexico that you would take it with me. So I want to ask you in front of all these fans, if I make it to New Mexico, will you take me tubing?
Or Vegas. I'm in Vegas all the time on my boat, so absolutely, 100%.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit you up on Twitter. And the UFC's biggest fan on 4 wheels.
You got it, my man.
Is
Anytime.
going tubing with Donald Cerrone.
You got it.
Thanks.
Nice promotion.
Appreciate it.
Let's go up here.
Me?
Yes,
All
you.
right. Cowboy, big fan. Just want to know two things. What was the hardest fight you had? And could you sign my shorts?
Yeah, I don't know how we can get them down here, but I'll gladly sign your shorts.
I'll throw them down there.
Okay. Hardest fight I ever had was Ben Henderson, the third fight. You know, just mentally, dude's a real good friend of mine. I really thought he was going to fight me like he fought Brandon Thatch, come out and try and take me down and try and submit me, you know. So just I didn't want to get overzealous trying to kick or trying to punch. So mentally, hardest fight I've ever had, just being a friend and worried about the takedown the whole time. So, yeah.
Worked out for you.
Worked, I mean, yeah.
Yeah? I thought you won.
Thank you.
Are you going to throw those shorts down or okay?
And a pen.
And a pen.
Yeah, so maybe if you want to bring him down afterwards, we'll keep Donald around.
All
Let's go
right,
over
thank you
here.
guys. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
A couple questions for you. How do you feel about all the publicity you've garnered lately, and any plans to go on Joe Rogan's podcast?
I've tried several times to get on Joe's. There are conflicts of interest in scheduling. So, and what was the first question? Sorry.
How do you feel about all the publicity you've garnered lately?
All the publicity you've got lately.
Oh, sorry. It's awesome. I love it, man. The UFC does a great job of pumping us up and letting you guys know where you can come meet us, interact. So I'm all for it.
Hey, you brought a prop.
Yeah. So, hi, Cowboy again. I saw you earlier today. Just want to let you know that I also won 4 tickets for tomorrow's fight, so I'm taking my whole family with me.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I just want you to send a shout out to the MMA fans in my country, Guatemala. So can you?
Yeah, absolutely. This is Cowboy. I just want to give a shout out to all the guys in Guatemala. So congratulations on your tickets.
So one more.
Such a pro.
One more question. I know that you have a couple of Russian guys in your gym. Are you training with them, preparing for Khabib?
Yeah, I mean, Jackson's always has a lot of guys in and out, so I train with everybody. I mean, I don't not train with them because I'm worried about what they're going to tell Khabib, if that's what you're asking. So I study it, and there's nothing secret I'm going to do. I fight the same. I'm going to come out slow, and I'm going to fucking kick ass. So
Thank you very much, Cowboy. Thank you, UFC.
It's a good game plan. Up here.
My question is, after you win your next fight, what do you think is going to be the key to beating Anthony Pettis whenever you make your way up there?
So you're already saying Anthony's winning tomorrow?
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure.
All right, fair enough. I have no excuses for the fight between Anthony and I, but I feel like I'm kind of on a new rhythm, on a new roll, and back to having fun, drinking beer and eating throat roll-ups. So I don't know what my approach to fight Anthony again, other than just come unglued and let him have it. I don't know anything other to say to that.
All right, May 23rd is my birthday, so I hope you finish Khabib.
Yeah, and we'll get some drinks and have a good time. What do you say?
Thanks, man.
All right.
I want to ask you, since you just said, you think Anthony Pettis is going to win, what do you think about tomorrow night's main event?
Well, I think that's who I want to fight. So I'm hoping Anthony Pettis goes out there and does it. So,
What do you think about Dos Anjos' skills?
great. He beat me, and actually they both beat me. That kind of sucks to say that, but
Sorry.
he's huge too. He's a big guy, strong. and he's gonna give Anthony trouble. I think trying to wrestle him down, but Anthony's gonna just negate the takedown, just like he did with can't even think of. Yeah, Melendez, thank you.
Yeah.
And I think that's how his game plan is gonna be the same thing. Stay off the cage and outstrike him.
All right. We'll see what happens. Let's go over here. Tisha Torres shirt. Nice.
At least somebody finally noticed.
Not bitter at all.
You gotta get that Americana out there. Hey, what's the biggest and best difference between going from the WEC to the UFC where it is now?
Man, so I wish we still had the WEC, because the reason I say that is it was like a great farm team for us. Everyone in the back, all the production, everything was, the transition coming from WEC to the UFC was so smooth for me. And I see a lot of these guys coming even from smaller shows, and all of a sudden the lights and the camera and all the media and everything the UFC does to pump us up and promote us, that's a lot for a new guy to take on, So the transition for me, it was super easy, man. Everything, we had a lot of media, a lot of everything. Like I said, Megan, everyone was the same. So the transition just changed three little letters. I guess they're fucking big letters, but so I wish we still had an organization like that to bring guys, across. So that's the only. I wish we had it.
All right.
Love the WC. Some
Good
of the
luck
best
and kick
fights ever.
Khabib's ass.
I'm gonna give him hell. I promise you that. So.
Let's go over here.
Yeah, my only question is, I know standing up there, your mouth gets dry while you're talking.
I would
and stuff.
love a beer. Is that what you're
Can I get
offering
you a
me?
beer?
Yes, sir. I would love it.
I'll go grab you one.
You guys are pretty well behaved for an event that's serving beer. Good job, Dallas. Let's go up there.
All right, Cowboy, big fan.
Thank you, sir.
Question, in reference to when you say you fought Ben Henderson, that was your friend, so you had a little hard time starting up. Notoriously in your fights, you have a hard time starting up. When it comes to the bigger names, when you fight the smaller names, you're the Cowboy, we know you're going to smash them. What do you think, because with the Khabib fight, I expect to win for you, but I know if he grinds you against the cage or, tries to lay and pray, they're going to give him the decision.
Sure.
What are you going to do to come out to just starch this guy?
Man, if I had the secret to getting the start early, kick his ass. I mean, that's him coming at me. Hopefully, I negate the takedown, man. I've been really working with wrestling, and maybe I'll take his ass down. Maybe you'll see me 5 a Russian. Who knows?
All right, man. Good luck, Cowboy.
Let's go over here.
Hey, what's up, Cowboy?
What's going on, my
Big
man?
fan from El Salvador, Central America. Hey,
all
we've
right.
all seen champions like John Jones, like Kane, like even Pettis getting injured before fights as opposed to you just
Sure.
picking fights on short notice. What's your secret to remain healthy and just always pick up fights?
Well, so after I broke my foot in the Miles Jury fight, and I still fought Ben 2 weeks later. I mean, my answer to that is my injuries are a long way from my heart, brother.
Hell yeah. Hey, can you give a shout out to the MMA community in Central America that's constantly growing, and we eventually will have more people coming into the UFC, hopefully?
Absolutely, yeah. We have a couple guys at Jackson's from Central America now, so big shout out to you guys. Keep kicking ass and come on.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Cowboy.
Yes, sir.
Cowboy, couple of questions. I got my nephew with me. I want you, and I've heard this on the internet a couple of times, but I want you to give him your advice on being an MMA fighter.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, brother. It's the
Good.
only thing
That's exactly what I wanted him to hear.
Yeah.
But a couple of other questions. So I'm going to shoot these at you, and I
Sure,
want you to
sure.
come at them real quick.
Okay.
So we got Overeem Nelson. Who do you got?
Overeem.
Hendricks Brown.
Brown.
Joanna Esparza.
Yes. Joanna.
Me and you.
That would be a fucking no-brainer. You.
You're the man.
Cowboy, I gotta pause. We have a delivery for you.
Oh, thank you, wherever he went.
Whoever gave us that.
To everyone out there drinking fucking beer, thank you.
So
Thank
we're gonna
you.
need another. Let's go up there.
I have a comment and a question.
Okay.
Could you give Khabib the Miles jury treatment? And can I get a picture after this?
Absolutely, to both of those, yeah. So I will give Khabib everything I got. I promise that. I will leave nothing in the fucking cage. The Henderson fight, you know, I left a lot out there, but I plan on giving Khabib. He's really getting under my skin. He's doing a good job of talking shit on Twitter and trying to get under me, and it's working. So I'm stocking that up, and I'm going to come fucking unglued. So I'm very excited. Hopefully there's no kids in here. I have a filthy mouth, and I apologize. So
I don't, just a few kids. Just
Sorry.
don't repeat those words. You're fine. Over here.
Hey, Donald, big fan, Ryan
Thank you,
Kane.
sir.
I have a question with a follow-up. Well, so in regard to sponsorships and the sponsorship changes that may happen in the summer, I mean, Donald Cerrone without Budweiser is kind of like Disney without fucking Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
so,
I'm with you.
What's going to happen? I mean, what's your strategy there? You already have a plan for that, or?
I'm just going to stand up here on the stage and drink ice cold, delicious Budweiser, and hopefully they respect that, huh?
Yeah?
Now, I have a 2-year deal with them as of right now. You know, they're 100% on board with plus they're now with the UFC, and I mean, it's all it's going to work out just fine. So, yeah, Cowboy without beer would be a son of a bitch, wouldn't it? So.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, so, you know, enjoyed the fight with Benson, Jed. You plan to do that again, possibly, down the road?
A Cowboy Henderson 4? Yeah, I mean, sure. I'll do a Cowboy Henderson 20. I mean, as long as they pay the bills.
Well, there was a rumor that Benson likes to keep that toothpick in during the fight, you know, and I don't know if he did or didn't, but I thought, you know, it looks like Donald's got a dip in during the fight. Did that actually happen?
No, that's just because I have zero head movement and I take punches so it swells up.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hey there. All this beer and alcohol you've been drinking, don't you think that's ruining your cardio?
Cardio, liver. Yes. Hey, it's a kid. He's talking. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a terrible role model and do not follow in my footsteps at all. So I drink beer because I love it. You know. So no matter what I do in my life, I'll never paint myself into a corner or sell my soul. So if I had to give up beer because I can't fight anymore, it wouldn't happen. That's just who I am, you know? So I have fun. I do crazy shit because that's who I am. That's why I fucking stand here today and put my heart out every time for you guys. So drinking beer is who Cowboy is, and I drink beer all the way up to my fight.
Thank you.
Are you drinking soda? Is that soda?
He's a young buck.
I was going to say, you're not old enough to drink beer. Let's go up here.
Hey, Cowboy.
What's going on?
I met you in 2011 at the Houston Fan Expo.
I would love to say I remember, but...
Yeah, I know. You probably get that a lot. My question is, what's your drive and motivation to take short fights?
Oh,
and
money,
to do,
money.
And
money.
To do extreme sports like bull riding and going hiking. I mean, not hiking.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this. You know, anything that I guess I could relate it to people who talk about the one time they were in their last football game. You know, that feeling they have. They search for that feeling every day. Well, fucking walking to the cage is the scariest feeling in the world. Fighting in front of millions of people. It's terrifying. I'm scared to death. I hate it. I throw up, shit my pants every single time. So I jump off buildings and wakeboard because I search for that feeling, that rush, that crazy asshole puckering good fucking time. So that's what I look for.
Yeah. And after the show, may I get a picture with
Absolutely.
you?
I will stand and take 1,000 pictures. I do not care. Yes.
You're good with the fans. Sweet shirt, dude. Twins.
Yeah, come on, he's gonna say, Cowboy, can I come up on the stage with you? He asked me earlier, so come on, can we get this guy up on the stage? Come on, I already know what you're gonna ask.
Oh.
He asked me earlier, and I said, I'll ask.
All right.
I don't see the problem with
Okay.
it. So,
There's Joe. Yeah, we're fine.
Joe, can this gentleman come up on the stage? There you go. I made it happen. There you
But
go.
let's make it quick.
Let's
Let's
make
do
it
a
quick.
little jog if you can. Yeah, work on the cardio. All right, cool. Can we take a question while he comes up here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's go over here.
Hey, Cowboy, what's up, man?
Not much.
Megan, thanks for that picture in Vegas at 183.
you're
My
welcome.
friend was super jealous and pissed. It was awesome. I got one story real fast for Cowboy and one question. Last June or July, I was in Orange County with Razor Rob doing the UFC gym stuff, and also Ed Ratcliffe was there.
Right.
And we were all watching your fight, and I was like, "How does that feel?" Because you beat both of them.
Sure.
And they were like,
It's gonna feel like me watching Dos Anjos and Pettis.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
They were like, "It's both better than watching Varner fight," because they hate Jimmy Varner. So they said you were a cooler dude than him. So props for that.
I think so too. I would agree with that.
Also, my question is, so you talk about all the time how you're like a nervous wreck before the fight, and you're scared, and I have that same issue. Like before my fights, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I can't get it out of my head. What's something that you do to kind of get that out? Because I just freak out until I start fighting, and
Yeah,
that's
if
not
you
a
could
great
tell
strategy.
me, I should be asking you because I have no idea. I'm scared to death. Scared to death. Like if any of my training partners in the same locker room with me, like, Cowboy, get away from me, man, because I'm like, oh God, oh, this is it. My last
does
fight.
look a little
this is
different
it.
backstage.
This is the last one, you know. So I mean, and then the camera comes in, they put on you, and I gotta fucking pull it together and do a little, and then I'm back to being scared. So I don't know. I'm terrified, and for anybody to stand there and say, oh, it's easy, because if right now you and I got in a fight, it's quick, easy, it's over. I don't have to think about it. But I go to bed every night thinking of a Russian guy. I mean, laying next to a beautiful girl. You know what I mean? Stupid
Lindsay
thoughts.
probably doesn't appreciate that.
Yeah, no, she doesn't at all. So it's like you think about these, and just the anticipation of the fight, I think, is, I don't know, I don't have an answer, but I'm scared to death. So I think we're on the same page.
So we're normal. We're normal.
Or we're the only two dumb shits out here.
That's
I have
true.
no idea.
That's true. That's probably more it. That's more it. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
All right, let's bring him up.
We made it happen. How are you? You good? You good?
Did you just want to come up and meet Cowboy?
I don't know. Do you have a question?
I feel like there's got to be a reason to come up here.
He wants a hug.
He asked me on Twitter, and I said I will try to make
Well,
it
where
happen.
are your friends? Are there your friends somewhere where they could take a
He came alone.
He came alone, so no one's even taking a picture for you? Oh. Can someone
There you go.
we
They're
got
gonna-
these
they're
nice,
gonna get it.
Very pretty
Make it-
girls in the front. Oh yeah, twins. Pride twins. All right, these pretty ladies are gonna send it to you. Oh, you have a question.
All right, so we know this Pettis hype is real and whatnot. So what are you going to do in the rematch?
Oh, whoa.
We'll give him his mic back.
But I have
got
to
you.
stop the hype, don't I? I mean, that's the one thing I have to do. So I have to. I don't know. I don't have a question. You can't.
You're gonna fight him really hard.
I'm
if you
gonna fight
him.
him. Yeah, and that's all I know how. I don't know how to back down, stare away. I'm gonna go straight at him. He's probably gonna kick me in the fucking liver again, and I'm gonna. Which goes back to the drinking beer, so I should probably cut that out before I. No excuses. He got me and beat me, and that's that. So, hey.
Cool. Thanks,
my
dude.
man. Absolutely.
Oh, you do have a friend here.